Every single one of us, we were born with vibrant aspirations that craved for the future. As far as we were concerned, we just wanted to grow up as fast as we possibly could, to do all the things the adults did. But somewhere along the line, we lost the colors in our eyes, and we began appeasing ignorance with our silence. Good afternoon to all of you here today, and I welcome you. I hope my speech keeps you on the edge of your seats. Hopefully, because you're interested, not because you're trying to leave. Now, we all had dreams growing up. Here's to the kids who wanted to be rock stars. Here's to the kids who wanted to be in movies. And here's to the kids who want to change the world. The system doesn't teach you how to be different. It teaches you to fit in, to be like everyone else. But never forget that each and every single one of you is unique. The underlying message in society today is that we, the youth, aren't needed. That society will run itself perfectly until at some point in the not so distant future we take over the reins. But we're not just adults in the making. We are individuals with current needs and desires that matter. If not to the world, to us. Isn't that why we're all gathered here today? In fact, who knows us better than we do? Now let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was aged 10 when my parents divorced, and it was hands down the hardest time in my entire life. I found solace in the arms of my aunt and grandmother who took care of me. But as the saying goes, when it rains, it pours. My grandmother soon passed away after the divorce, and my aunt was hospitalized with a full-body stroke from the shock of her passing. And just like that, I was all alone once again. At the age of 12, when I should have been more concerned about what movies to watch, rather than whether life was worth living, I decided to take my own life. Sleeping pills. I was out for 30 hours. No one ever came to check up on me. As far as it was concerned, my mom was used to me not coming out of my room for days on end during the holidays, stuck in my cyber world, surviving on junk food and soda. On hindsight, maybe it was a good thing she didn't find me. Imagine her trying to slap me awake senseless. Not only would I have woken up with this crazy headache, I would also have 2 palm-sized prints on the sides of my face. Now anything but the moneymaker. I looked in the mirror long and hard. And then it hit me. Okay, maybe not the mirror. The mirror didn't hit me. But it was then I realized if I was going to change anything, it had to start with myself. Starting off with that horrendous haircut and those Pokemon boxers. I'm just kidding. Life is not just about how you act or how you look. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. Now, if you told me 5 years ago that I would someday be standing in front of this group of youths trying to change their lives, I would have called you crazy. And if you told me 5 years ago that I would someday ever amount to anything, mean anything to someone, I would have called you insane. I know what it feels like to hit rock bottom. To not be able to pick your battles when your battles have already picked you. But I'm here today to tell you, there's this fire, this passion, this spark that burns inside every single one of us, waiting to combust into flames, to spread like wildfire. But we choose to keep it extinguished because we're afraid of burning out, because we're afraid of getting burnt. But let me tell you a secret. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's afraid. It doesn't matter if you're a student, a doctor, or the CEO of a large company. We all have our own battles to fight. It is the inevitable truth in life that trials will come to knock you down. But it is not your responsibility to stay down. Now let me give you an example. Look at this candle. Now what happens when I blow at it? It dies out. But likewise, what do you do when your barbecue flame is dying? You blow at it. What I'm trying to say is that what win is the fire. Trials in life are to your dreams. I say that again. What win is the fire. Trials in life are to your dreams. They put out the weak, but they set ablaze the strong. A great man, Craig Valentine, once asked this question: what is the number one thing in life that stops you from achieving your dreams? He got answers like anxiety, myself, monetary issues. And those are all good answers. But according to him, the number one thing in life that stops you from achieving your dreams is not something bad. Oh no, it's not something bad. But in fact, it's something good that you settled for. Whether it was for that job, for money, or to please your parents, you stopped chasing your dreams somewhere along the road because you settled for something less. As individuals, we tend to shortcut our dreams. We tend to discount them. We tend to bring our dreams down to the level of our circumstances, when we should in fact be striving to bring our circumstances up to the level of our dreams. So I pose to all of you the very same question he did that day. Are you too good to be great? I tend to say this to myself a lot in life, and that is to never regret the things you did, but rather the things you didn't do. The what ifs. When you're at your last walk in life and you look back, you won't be thinking about the failures and disappointments from the times you tried. You'll be thinking about the roads you didn't take. What if I followed my dream? What if I asked that girl out? What if I ran through the school naked at 2 a.m.? Okay, maybe not that last one. That kind of stuff gets you arrested. But it's amazing how one decision can serve to change the entire course of your life as it stands. Sometimes we crash and burn, but sometimes we live and we learn. Every single morning when you wake up, we get another chance. A chance to be different. a chance to make things right, a chance to be better. Don't let your past strip you down when it should only serve to enhance your future. Too often the chains that bind us aren't physical, but mental. You and I and every other person in this room will never be as young as we are right now. So why are we not seizing the moment? If one day you find yourself at the top of the world, rejoice, be happy, but don't be too happy. Because every step you take from there will always be a step down. But likewise, I say to you, when you're at the bottom of your deepest, darkest depths, and you feel like there's no way out, as long as you're willing to take that one step, no matter how small, it will always be a step forward, a step up from where you are right now. One day, your life is going to flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. Thank you very much.